You grabbed the can that says natural and felt safe, right? Here's the truth. That leaf on the label can still hide the same caffeine load as the neon cans you avoid. Guarana green tea extract, yerba. Nice names, same stimulant core. Stay with me. In 60 seconds, I'll show you the 3 words that quietly stack caffeine, how to spot hidden sugars, and the one number that keeps your heart and sleep safe. Under 200 milligrams per serving. If you've ever felt jittery after a clean drink, this is why. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like the video. You think a leaf on the can means gentle, but those leaves can stack more caffeine than the loud neon cans you skip. Here's the truth. A plant name on the front does not soften the stimulant under the hood. Brands play a simple swap. They skip the word caffeine in big print and load the panel with plant extracts that deliver the same punch. It reads green tea, yerba mate, guayusa, guarana. It sounds calm, it lands hard. The hit is still caffeine and your body treats it like caffeine. The label tension starts fast. You see the buzzwords, but you don't see a clean total per serving. One can gives you a list of herbs and a glossy promise of smooth energy with no number you can use. Another shows a number, but in faint text or per container, or in a range so wide it tells you nothing when you need control. Let's talk guarana because that's the quiet booster. Guarana is a plant seed with a lot of caffeine, often called guaranine. When a formula adds guarana extract, it lifts the total stimulant load, even if the front says something tame like from green tea. The trick is simple. Highlight the gentle source in bold type. Tuck the extra source in the fine print, and the can still hits like a strong brew. Think of it like paying with cash and card. The cash looks small, the card looks small, but when the bill clears, you've paid far more than you thought. A little caffeine from tea plus a little from guarana plus a blend with natural sources. And you just bought yourself tremors, a racing pulse, and a long, bad night. Moderate caffeine can help you dial in focus for a short stretch. Push the dose higher and you cross into the shakes, a fast heart rate, and poor sleep. That risk holds whether the source is a lab-made powder or a leaf pulled from a shrub. Your nervous system reads caffeine, not vibes. Walk the label with me, step by step. The front shouts from green tea. Flip it. The back shows an energy blend with guarana, tea extract, and natural caffeine. No milligrams listed for each piece. You see a total or you don't. You see a serving size or you see 2 servings in one can. Either way, the design helps you miss the real load when you drink the whole thing. Some cans list a total per can. Some list a range. A band so wide you cannot plan your day around it. Others give you a per serving figure, then call the can 2 servings. So the true number doubles when you do what most people do. Finish the can itself. That's not an accident. It's a play that nudges you past your safe limit without the alarm bell. Here's the kicker. 3 phrases help stack caffeine while keeping you in the dark. Proprietary blend, energy complex, and from natural sources. When you see those words, stop and hunt for one clear line that says total caffeine per serving, number. If that number is missing, the blend can hide high hits from multiple plant sources that all add up in your bloodstream. Bottom line for this section, treat blends and nature-sounding claims as a red flag until you see a full per serving total, and a plain source like coffee or tea. You protect your heart and your sleep by knowing the exact load, not the leaf on the logo. Now that you can spot the hidden stimulants, let's set hard limits that keep you steady and help you shop in 10 seconds flat. You want a rule you can use right at the shelf. Here it is. Keep any can under 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving, and skip added sugars and artificial sweeteners. That target keeps your heart steady and your sleep intact when you space intake away from the evening. Now the tricks. Serving sizes on cans don't play fair. One tall can claim 2 servings. Fonts go tiny. Units swap between milligrams, percentages, and vague energy blends. If you don't slow down for 10 seconds, you overshoot without knowing it. Your body pays the bill later. Do a fast read the same way every time. First, find a clear line that says total caffeine per serving. If it's missing, you're flying blind. Second, check servings per container. If it says 2, double every number in your head for the can itself. Third, scan the ingredients for guarana, green tea extract, yerba mate, or guayusa. These add to the stimulant load even when the front looks calm. Fourth, look at added sugars. Keep that number low. Why 200 milligrams? It's the single-serve limit that keeps most people out of the jitter zone. Above that, your heart can race, your hands can shake, and your sleep can break even if the label says natural. Keep doses spaced out and cut off caffeine well before bed. That's how you protect deep sleep and avoid the late crash. Here's the kicker on zero sugar. It can still mean sugar alcohols or high-intensity sweeteners that stoke cravings. They train your tongue to want more sweet, so you chase another can or snack later. And when you see from juice or fruit-based, that's still sugar if it bumps the added count. The can does not care what your pancreas prefers. Think of it like a speed limit for your heart. Under 200 keeps you in control. Go over and the road gets rough fast. That's why the number matters more than the leaf on the logo or the calm words on the front. Watch for a pattern you'll see a lot. The front screams zero sugar. Flip it and you spot erythritol or 2 sweeteners tucked into a blend. The caffeine total lands near 180 milligrams, but there's also guarana in an energy complex. The math adds up to a harder hit than the front suggests. You feel wired now, then flat later. Now the mini case you've lived. You drank a clean can and felt buzzy and edgy. Odds are you took a stacked dose and a double serving in one go. The label gave you a half-truth, a tidy per serving number and soft plant names, while the full can doubled the dose and the blend added more stimulant you didn't count. So here's your aisle checklist. Under 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving, 1 serving per can, no proprietary blend or energy complex, added sugars under 5 grams, caffeine source listed in plain words like coffee or tea. If a can fails any of those, put it back. There's no bonus prize for a mystery blend that keeps you up at 2 a.m. Want the truth about what's really safe? Subscribe now so you won't get fooled. And drop your story in the comments. Tell us the worst label trick you've seen. You've got the system. Use it every time and pass it on so a friend doesn't learn the hard way when the can itself turns 1 serving into 2.